just getting it done early compared to
all night we celebrate cause we everywhere and you not there. Ha. All we do is pour it up all night, drink sound. That's all we do. And all we do is light it up all night. All you see is strange clouds. Strange clouds.
What's up, my Gromies? Welcome back to episode 15 of the iGrow VA show. Thanks for hanging in there with us this long. Don't worry, it's going to keep on coming. We're not quite done just yet. So, how you guys doing? Right now, I'm smoking on some of this wonderful wedding cake we have going on. Just want to say what's up to everybody out there watching us right now live, or watching us in a rerun land. We're here hanging out with you. Yeah, this is what we do every week. Tune in. We discuss current things going on. We discuss the week review in cannabis locally here in Hampton Roads. Different pop-up events we've seen, we've been to, things we've done here. We're bringing it all here to you, live and direct. So, check it out. Last week was a pretty fun week, guys. Couple parties, new things down at the Java down in the CCC. If you've been there or you've come out to those events, or if you have not, there's been some changes. You should check in with them on that. We are going to be doing Java this week here as well. You can see us on Thursday. We had a birthday party this past weekend. Happy birthday, girl, over at Parlay's Friday night. It was a nice night, nice and calm. Nothing crazy. That's what we like. We don't want to see anything wild. Your boy iGrow VA. We are sponsoring the virtual VR gaming league. So you'll see our banners, our logos all over that area, things like that. We're going to start talking for this episode. We're going to bring back the strain of the week as well as the concentrate of the week. This week, we're going to be talking about the mochi. The mochi is a really, really nice strain. It's got some purple in it. I have it over here on this side here. It's basically a purple nug full of orange crystals. I know the close-up cam has shifted on me since we've reset. We'll get it back here in the future. But let's take a look at it under the microscope so you can see how well this thing is looking. Under the scope, you can see this thing is loaded with amber trichomes. Beautiful purple color. Just all around, really flavorful, tasty smoke. Very ice creamy. So, if you're looking for something new and interesting, check out this mochi. You know where to find it at. So, do what you do, guys. So we are going to test this one. We did not have lab results on this one just yet. So based on what we've seen so far with all the other testing we've done against the actual lab to the T-check, we're going to go ahead and run this and know that we are within a nice close range of what it actually, the lab would say. So we're going to start by taking our sample of flour between 1 and 200 milligrams. That's a little too much. Break that off. Go again. Okay, so on this package here, we're going to put 150 milligrams. Okay. Turn that off. And while we're going through this, so some things coming up, guys. We got a huge party coming to you guys. This is basically our way of saying thank you. I know you guys are seeing the ticket price is $50. Trust me. The way these things are working is they have to privatize the events. So to privatize the events, we made it $50 a ticket. The deal is, though, that $50 ticket gets you a goodie bag worth $50. So just for paying to come, it's a free party. Like you're going to pay your $50 to show up and get in the door to privatize the event. But you are going to be given something valued at $50 on your way out. So it does not, in fact, cost you anything to join us on our anniversary party. Let's second that with all of the other goodies that I'm going to be giving you while you're there. So we just ordered 10 new dab rigs. We just ordered 8 new bongs, all for you guys to enjoy at the anniversary party. Yeah. Just an incredible amount of stuff. We are going to put on a full table display that you guys can walk around and just go, hey, I want to try that one. I want to try that one. I want to try that one. That's what we're going to do. You can just walk up and say you want to try it. And one of my staff bud tenders will sit there with a dab rig of your choice, torches, everything. You want to hit the Puffco. The Puffco will be there for you guys to use as well. We're going to show you guys how a cannabis party should go down. This is a thank you to you guys. All your donations and love have gotten us to this point over the past year. All of your support and everything. Thank you so much. I cannot tell you how grateful I am for this. Hey, stagehand, why don't you give me a catch over there? Boop. All right. So, again, this is not a pop-up. This is not a plate. Like, again, I'll have a table if you need anything. You'll be able to get it there, but I want you to come and enjoy and hang out. I got you guys a pool to party at. There's going to be more smoke than you know what to do with. I got a bar fully stocked. We're going to be playing cornhole. I'll probably have some redneck golf out there. We're going to just be having a good time. I got raw Frisbees that hold joints that we're going to be flinging to each other. Are you serious? That's the kind of party you guys are coming to with this one. This is not a pop-up. You don't need to spend 10 cents after you get in if you don't want to. You're going to leave with something. I mean, don't get me wrong. You can. But I assure you, you can get away with just coming and partying with us and just seeing how a real party's supposed to be in this. We just want you guys to come out, party, and celebrate with us. This is our 1 year, and we're giving back to you. So please, if you are a member, if you follow us, if you use our program, go ahead and get your ticket. You're not going to be upset. You're going to have something well worth it in the end. So just go for it. If you've seen any of the parties that I throw, I mean, you think I give away enough pre-rolls when we go to these events where we're just doing things. So just wait till you see an event where I don't really, it's not really necessary. There's going to be so much smoke going on. Just come and party with us. That's really what it comes out to. So it is Friday, July 22nd from 5 to 10:30. Later for the VIP, this is a starting thing. We are only selling 6 VIP packages. It's going to be a very personal experience after the rest of the party goes away. We'll hang out by the fire. We'll burn down and just shoot the shit and hang out. Breakfast is covered on you guys' way out. I've got a party bus coming to shuttle you back and forth. Basically like a luxury limo. They're going to hook you guys up. They're going to get you back and forth to this thing. There's going to be live music. We got our boy Willoughby Spit. You may have saw him on Name That Doob episode 2. He runs a music company. I can't think of the name offhand. I really wish I would have had that note. Well, we'll tag it in the video. But he runs a cannabis music endeavor company. He's going to come out. He's going to DJ this event for us. They've got a band that's going to play. There's going to be live music. There's going to be DJing. It is going to be an event. Last thing before we go to a quick little new break. Guys, we have expanded our same day or our delivery market. Straight up, now you guys in the Suffolk area, get your orders in by Friday evening. You can expect your orders to show up on your door Saturday. The same with the Hampton, Newport News, Williamsburg sort of run. We're going to go ahead and go up all the way over there for you guys. We got a lot of calls from you. You guys have been coming down to see us. Let's try and make this easier. If you guys can navigate it, 1 day a week, we'll come and see you guys at your house. So, if you need to know if you are now covered by our door service, feel free to call in. You've got our phone number. It's against our website. You know how to find our website, iGrow-va.com. Do not be fooled by the imitations. I have seen a lot of buy-ups around my web domain. Make sure you get the right one, iGrow-va.com. So, let's get this test done. Now, we are back with this mochi. So, let's see how mochi stands out from the crowd. We are going to be running raw, non-decarb flours at a weight of 150 milligrams. All right, my temp gun. Let's get that over here. Okay, done. Infused temperature. We are running at 88.5. Done. Begin test. Empty tray slot. Okay, so the test is calibrating. While this test calibrates, we're going to go ahead and draw a syringe full of the infused material. From there, we take our filter, get our filter on the needle here. We put our infused mix onto our slide through the filter tip to make sure we get out any particulates that may have collected inside that syringe. Clean, dry tray, free of air bubbles. We insert it into the slot now that the calibration setting is done. And now we run our test. And this will tell us where the mochi is going to land for us. As usual, don't forget, our first 24 commenters, we're not going to give away 2 wins to the same week in a row. We love you guys, but invite your friends. You got to miss a week first. So, we are still doing our names. Somebody tonight is going to win an 1/8 of this mochi here. Once this test comes back in, I'm going to have to take a quick moment to catch something up real fast. But it looks like mochi is showing up that it's coming in at 17.5. That's, I mean, doesn't seem like a big number, but recently I got a call about some of that Wonka bar that we gave out, and they were blown away. So, again, I'm looking forward to it. Guys, I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Hey, Johnny. Everything cool with your mom?
She'll be much better now.
Welcome back, guys. Don't worry, I've been making some more. We're not going to keep going those for too much longer. We've got a couple other commercials that we're going to get to you. So, this week, I did an awesome thing. I went out to Richmond. We're going to start a new segment where we go around town called Blazing Discoveries. If you guys have something going on in a town near you, and you would like iGrow to be there, please reach out to our contact person. That's Chris. You can get him at canachris757@gmail.com. We can potentially make arrangements for the iGrow team to show up, shoot some footage, and definitely give you guys a spotlight too in the area. It's not just about us. Around here, we play with everybody. So again, you know, you'll be seeing the whole reel from the Blazing Discoveries. You should be able to catch it either later on this evening or tomorrow, fully edited up for you guys. All of our awesome vendors that we met out in Richmond. Thanks for letting us come out there and show you guys off a little bit. Big shout out to my homies over at Royal Family Cannabis. Not only did we go out there to catch up with them, we got to see one of their events on their side of the world, but these guys took us for a sneak peek inside of one of their chop rooms. So they were on 48 Hours of Darkness when we got to sneak a peek in there. They opened the tents for us, and they cut the plants down for us. There you go. There's a little snippet of what Blazing Discoveries has brought you guys this week. So, do we have a sneak peek of that leading up? Yeah? All right, let's see what we got. Gromies. This is another episode of an on-scene location, and I believe you remember this guy. He was on our show about a week ago, give or take. This is Nick from Royal Family Cannabis, and we are here at one of his locations checking out something special he's got. You care to tell us? What's up, my Gromies? Might be a little bright in here. Maybe I can get one of my helpers to dim this light over my head to give you a shot of what we're doing in here. But welcome back to iGrow, You Grow, We Grow. So, let's not go completely out. Hey there. So, as you can see, we are basically starting our, like week 5-ish. According to the calendar, I have to get the exact week, but I'm pretty sure we are starting week 5, which means we are basically hitting our peak stride. I'm going to do these cycling for about a 9-week. So right now is my peak. I'm going to start adding a phosphorus product into my feeding program to help picking up some of these plants. All right, so these are all the same seed packs, but clearly I've got different phenos here. This purple beauty basically turned purple from day one. As soon as she started flowering, her flower sets were purple. I am really looking forward to trying this one when she's done. She has got a super, I mean, the fruit funk off of this. I really love climbing into this tent. I'll spend some more time in here coming up. We've got a little bit of defoliating to do behind me on some of the other plants we cycled in. But, again, so this phenome doesn't look like she is stacking anywhere near as hard as the other version. Again, this could be a cut that is probably better to be a multi-top bush screen of green, where if we get all of these nodes leveled out, we have the potential to make them all look like this one here. So if you can't get a real good look, we'll do some still shots after the show to get you some footage of these. But on the other hand, we've got this gorgeous stacking behemoth. I mean, super structurally sound. Of super thick buds already. The funk on this one is absolutely next level. It is also super fruity, but not that grape and sweet fruit like this one. This is a different fruit. It's got spicy fruit. So it's really nice. But the structure on this one, I mean, some of these colas already, we're talking they are somewhere in the neck of the woods of this size here. You guys should check out the Twitch stream. We've got the camera that sits in there for that shot. It's really nice. It gives you a good shot of what you can see. You'll be able to see the top colas down from behind the light, looking through the light bar into these plants. You'll be able to see the difference between the purple phenome we have here, the green phenome we have here that I still think has the potential to turn purple, just sometimes with most plants takes later in their life. This is kind of cool. I'm just now starting to see genetics that are turning purple earlier. So we have this thing cranked all the way up this light. I had the light pitched at an angle to try and keep it close to both sets of plants with the height difference. I decided instead to actually lift the shorter plant up so it's roughly the same height as this one. Now we can get the light bar level again and get it back to a proper canopy height. I am targeting approximately 10 inches over the canopy on these plants at best. So somewhere between, I don't know, 6 to 10 inches is fine. If the plants are responding well, no need to rush that light away. It's when you start seeing signs of stress in your plants from the light being so close that is when you would actually want to pull that light back. I'm getting no signs of light bleaching, no signs of ill foxtailing on any of the plants underneath that light at that height. And so with that being the case, we're going to keep it going at that intensity, at that level. Some of the ones in the back here, they are still doing their stretch. This one had gotten cycled in the latest, so this one is basically starting its week 1 stretch, and as you can see, it's already hit the same height as all these other ones, and it's still got a little bit longer. That, by the way, is a chimp breath. The other one in the back corner here for our 4th plant, this is another black cherry punch. This was also started at the same time as this. It just hadn't gone into flower as soon as this. So this pheno here is starting to look good. Hopefully it does not express boy parts as well during the flower process, and we don't have to get rid of it, because So far, I really like the way the leaves are looking. I like the way it's stacking up. It's sort of looking like a combination of this one and this one. And if I can find that pheno, that's the one we're keeping. You know, I am grateful that the Multiverse Beans guy hooked me up with these tent spreaders, because I got to say, with the vacuum that we keep on this tent to keep the proper temperatures and humidities at bay, those tent spreaders are a great thing. They keep the tent actually out to its full peak. So instead of it just wrapping the pole at a 90, it actually kicks it further out. So as the tent gets sucked in, it's pushing it out. Don't forget, we've got a Multiverse discount code for you guys. Multiverse Beans, they are hooking you guys up. Not only are they offering a giveaway in our group right now, somebody's going to catch a free pack from them and some more. They're also going to hook us up. They gave us a discount code. You guys need seeds that I don't carry, anything, you know, super crazy, grab them from them. Those guys are awesome. Check them out. They've got some incredible breeders out there. They got a lot of stuff I don't carry. They got a lot of the name brands. And for you autoflower guys, they do carry the Fast Bud line. So the Fast Buds, you can catch them all day out there. They're flying off the shelf. Those are those really quick autoflowers for people who are doing stuff like that. So on top of all the other great genetics that they do carry. So feel free to check them out, Multiverse Beans. So all of these phenos that you see in here, I took cuts of. I have at least one clone of this, and that one. Why? Because I don't ever want to lose the plant. This is why. Maybe I want to do this again. Or maybe I want to do this again. Or maybe I want to do that again. How else can you do it again if you let it go all the way to flower? And then you end up doing a re-veg. So you kind of got to leave some lower, mediocre branches on the plant, flip it back on its light cycle, and give it, you know, about 30 days to actually bounce back from that re-veg. Is it possible? Sure. I'm not a fan of it. I'm just going to cycle the plants all the way through their harvest. These are annual plants. They are supposed to be done for one full cycle. And then you harvest them till they're done, throw them away, the rest of them, and start again with a new generation. That's what clones are important for. So I keep copies of everything until I find something I don't like about it, in which case, like I said, all those hermed ones, I had a clone of each one. Now I don't. You know, so I do have one of these. I've got one of these. I've got them all because I don't know which one's going to be which until I am done growing these wonderful plants. The nice thing is, so, you know, while it's here, I'll know for sure what I want to do as far as, you know, anything else. If I like this one the best, that one's going to be my keeper. As far as what's left, these plants, like I said, I'm going to run them on a 10-week cycle, 9 to 10-week cycle. So I'm going to feed them all the way through to 9 week, and that 10th week is when we'll clean them out unless they ask to be finished earlier. I always plan on doing them longer just because you never know with these phenos. I don't want to rush them. You know, for all I know, I'll come in here at 7.5 weeks and I'll see trichomes, and that'll be amber, and I'll be like, word, we're pulling her. On the other side, I don't want to plan for it to be at that time frame and then force myself to pull it early or prematurely. That's not what you want to do. So, listening to the plants, they have not even been pushed to their max yet. I have been taking it easy on them. At this point now, I am getting ready to put the pails of water back underneath the cocos. What those catches are going to do is actually act like a secondary reservoir to feed the plants all throughout the day before they are fed again. So, cocoa, you can leave them in stagnant water. Feel free to, as long as it is fresh poured water. So after 24 hours, drain it, put it away. But in something like this, the little saucers that I have under here, whatever overflow hits them, by the time the 24 hours comes up, I got to drain them. There's nothing to drain. They've already drinking them, and the plants are perky as anything. So we're going to start running through multiple feedings a day now as opposed to just the one. Moving forward, you will see me feeding these now twice a day, potentially up to 3 times a day, depending on how they respond to the heavier dosage in food. What's happening is the cocoa is drying out fully. These beautiful big mature plants are soaking up all the water they're given on a daily basis first thing in the morning. We're going to start hitting them twice a day and see if we can go bigger. That'll allow them to pack on bigger, chunkier nodes. That'll allow them to get to full push. Right now, this plant here and this plant here is being fed at a 1700 ppm on the 700 scale. All right, so there are 2 ppm scales, 500, 700. Milwaukee made this kick-ass watering wand. All you do is shove it in the bucket and swirl it around, and it tells you your ppm on both scales at the same time, like depending on whichever one you're using. It self-calibrates. It's super easy to use. Good shit, Milwaukee. Keep products like that coming. You got a few that you can take back to the factory and redesign again, but this watering wand, hell yeah, good job. Kicking ass. You know, they are named. These were actually named after the person I grew them for. I had a friend who passed away. His name was Dwayne Cherry. So the reason I popped this particular pack is after he passed. Love you, big homie, up there somewhere in this crazy place. These are dedicated to him. So these are going to be known as the Dwayne Cherry, but the actual lineage on them is Black Cherry Punch. We're calling this one Junior, and we're calling this one Senior. And back in the cut, we're calling that Little Missy. So, you know, they do get nicknames, but they are all called the Dwayne Cherry until I decide which one is the official. Other than that, you know, when it comes to feeding these guys, why I like cocoa, you can't go wrong with it. Bang these things hard with nutrient every single time. You're not going to hurt them. You can't overwater cocoa. If you have to miss a day, they can tolerate it. They shouldn't be. Feed these guys every day, twice a day. In some cases, 4 or 5 times a day, depending on what your system is. Their style is called high-frequency fertigation, where you literally feed this plant like maybe 3 ounces of water, like 5, 6 times a day during the daylight hours, and leave nothing for it to drink at night. And then when the light turns back on, it starts all over again. You do this every day. Homie Junior, that one's you if you're out there. That one I'm calling Pops. So, you know, these are for you guys. Love you. You guys are my family, so keep it real. Well, we'll see. I know you coming down on July for the big party. Can't wait. Can't wait, homie. So, that's about it for tent time. What you can do is we will shoot a video of me actually defoliating this one back here, because it is about time she gets a defoliation. So, with the defoliation, I mean, heck, if I can get a hand, maybe we'll slide this out and we'll start doing a little bit of plucking. So, let me see if I can tuck this one out of the way for you. We'll slide this up so you can actually see what I'm looking at here, or rather less what you're not looking at here, because, you know, here I am hidden behind this monstrosity of a plant. So, with this guy, this one is just touching its 3rd week of flowers, so this would be a defoliation day. So, what I typically do is I'll start at the top, working my way down through the canopy, trying to free up any of the bud sites. So, because the inside of the plant is where I need to free up, I'm going to start over here, and I'm going to go ahead and clear out a heap of these big fan leaves that are, in my opinion, in the way or going to impede the growth of the flowers. So, just go on through and pop. Let's get those out of there. And we just keep going down the line. We find one of the main branches, we hold it towards the top, so this way as we pluck our fan leaves downward against the branch, they pop off pretty easily. I've seen people do this with scissors. I know people tend to freak out when they see me plucking plants like this, but I can assure you, if you've done this once or twice, you got it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold this branch up here at the top section, grab these fan leaves, and go down against them. As long as there is nothing in the way I'm going to potentially harm. So they pop off nice and easy when you hold them in the upper section here and come down off the branches. What this is doing is allowing more light to penetrate the healthy plant. Now again, if your plant is unhealthy, do not do this. Do not do this unless you have a good routine. So, your plant has to be healthy if you're going to start doing something as majorly defoliating as what you're seeing me do right here. And this is because the feed that I'm doing, as you can see, I've got a nice, healthy, vibrant green stalk. first signs of an unhealthy plant usually fall in here. They're going to start coming unnatural purpling and things like that. It's going to start crawling up from the bottom, as you can see. Even though my plants are purple, even the other pheno that we have, even though that plant has purple buds on it already, the main veins are still green. That's a sign that the plant is getting a healthy dose of nutrients. We have not started making it siphon off the stored material inside of it. So right now that plant is getting everything it wants. Starting in another week and a half is when we are going to start dropping off some of the nitrogen that it's receiving. Not that the plant is getting anything heavy now, but we are going to basically remove it from the feed altogether at that point. There is no need for these plants to be getting hardly any nitrogen. The green time is over. We are going to start dropping cooler temperatures in the evening time. Those cooler temperatures in the evening time are going to help exfoliate some of the, just help bring out a lot of the deepening purple colors. Like this leaf, for example. Man, this thing is gorgeous. I'm going to save this. We're going to put this on the desk. This one I want you guys to see how beautiful the underside of that fan leaf is. This particular pheno is looking really, really nice. I am really hoping that this one does not end up turning into a hermaphrodite. That would make me really sad. But just from the overall look, I mean, she looks like a super healthy lady. Again, I'll go into more detail on her later on as I go to do some lollipopping. But for right now, all we're doing is popping fan leaves off that are going to be in the way of any of the light getting through this canopy. So, do a couple more branches here so you guys can see. So, this plant is definitely showing signs of leaning more towards a sativa as far as her vertical growth rate goes. You can see that she has gotten really tall really fast. She was put in here quite short actually, and the fact that she has already taken up to the height of some of the bigger purple pheno that we have here, it's really quite nice. I'm looking forward to seeing her all done up in her glory. So again, the poles here are for me to help to help pull her branches out and about. All right. So with these coming out and about, now we have a lot more room inside of this canopy. So that means we have more airflow coming through the canopy now. And I keep saying canopy. Really, it's through the plant. What we don't have here, we don't have a canopy. I will put up some footage of what a 3x3 foot canopy looks like. And when I showed somebody else, they were like, "What the fuck? That's not a canopy." I'm like, "No, that's a canopy." They were like, "Oh my Lord." So I have a 3x3 that we are running elsewhere. It has its 4 legal plants in it. And we will show you a top-down shot of it shortly after the show. I will have one of my associates get me a photo of it from its location. And we will show you what 4-plant canopy in 3x3 tent looks like. Because I assure you, I feel like I'm going to hit a bigger yield off the 3x3 tent that those 4 plants are in than what these are going to do. These are going to have much bigger yielding colas. Without a doubt, these colas are going to be much, much larger overall. But the yield is going to be much different from this plant and the way we grew these to the way a canopy grow is. So the next time we reload this tent, so we're going to finish clearing out all these plants that are in here, which are the 4. Once these are all fully harvested and everything else, the next system that's going in here is going to be a 4-plant hydroponic system. And we will do some heavy training, and you will see what a built canopy can do. We will run all the other same parameters that we've done this round. Only difference is it'll all be done in hydro, and we will be doing some serious training for a canopy. I know a lot of people they're nervous to, pluck and trim and pull their plants apart. I hear it a lot. It's nerve-wracking. You guys are new to this. You don't want to hurt your babies. I get it. I don't want you to hurt your babies either. I just want to make sure you guys get your yield that you deserve. And with that being the case, there is a lot of defoliation, a lot of getting stuff out of the way, a lot of manicuring of these plants that needs to be done in the meantime to make sure that you are going to see a super yield. Otherwise, you're just going to grab a few. I don't like seeing a 5x5 roughly this size. The yields that we're going to get out of here, we're going to get a great yield. We'll probably get maybe, I'm picturing a plant like this done right. I should probably get about 3/4 of a pound, a half a pound, somewhere in there. This beautiful monstrosity next to me, if I can start kicking her ass now and get her boosted properly, I still think she's going to give me about 3/4 of a pound as well. We'll see how she finishes up. She's still early. The purple one looks like she's going to finish not with a big yield at all. I expect maybe 3.5 ounces, 4 ounces out of that one. But that smoke is going to be just something really special. So anyway, let me drop this back over here. But as you can see, we've clearly done some just general cleaning. We've still got some lollipopping to do. I'm still going to leave a lot of these branches in here, but what I like to do is all this stuff down here that's never going to grow, it's just going to I call these suckers. This is going to take away from your end node, so you can actually go inside in all the lower sections on the inside of the plant at this point in its life cycle, which is, like I said, this is right about week 3. So it should be almost done stretching, if not completely set. At this point, again, I would clean out all the inside little fuzzy nodes that I know are not going to do anything. Never any of these up here. Leave these alone. This is the bread and butter up here. Everything on the outside is gold. This stuff that's in the middle here tends to not get enough light with these LEDs, so you got to make sure that either you part the ways for your light, get all the other fan leaves out of the way for it, or you go ahead and just get rid of it and send that energy elsewhere. So, there you go. A little plant 101 for you. I'll be right back.
Damn! The wife told me to get it on the way home, and I totally forgot. iGrow VA to save the day. Same day service with the quickness, the old lady with the happies.
All right, guys, back in the saddle again. So, as you can see, there's still a lot to do over there, but I did not want to get rid of these beautiful, beautiful leaves. I hope this color is coming out to you guys and you can really see. This is the underside of this leaf. Do you see that beautiful purple in there? I mean, when it comes to, I watch a lot more pictures of nugs than the average guy. These are some phenomenal leaves. We've got a standard 7 right here. And this guy's throwing an extra few sets on there. It looks like I got 9 on this one. And again, I love this underside. We are going to, I'm going to do something with these. I know I've got some that I saved from the last round that we are going to start wrapping a few canagars with and do some other things that way. But these leaves are, I'm going to hang on to these. So, all right. Guys, we got to concentrate here for a second. As usual, it's about time we do some dabs. So, while I'm at it, I'm going to bust out my wonderful Chernobyl, which I am again going to leave on deal of the week for this one because this one is just so good. So, it is a live resin. It looks more like a sugar crumble. This here is an e-nail, and if you were watching last week, you saw how well this performed, so we're going to do it again, and away we go. All right. Oh, that taste is so good. One more. All right, I made it quick. I couldn't keep you guys waiting and watch me do it one more time. That was freaking fantastic. If you haven't sampled Chernobyl, you should. This is one of my go-tos. There are a lot of things out there, a lot of options. I've got a few of them. When it comes to the live resin, the Chernobyl is definitely hands down one of my favorites. So, I gotta say, we've got to thank Tough Tethers again. You know, not only did we get a this dope ass tough tether that I made sure was coiled up to fit my my dubs when I burn them, but now I believe I got this cool artifact, nice little dragonfly here they hooked me up with. This thing is sick, different, unique. You know what? It definitely says TJ's Puffco now. I think if there's any other, it's hard to deny my Puffco at this point. If you've got a Puffco, I got $1 says that yours doesn't look like mine. You know, just putting it out. Even if you got a custom top, which I can't wait to admire. You got a custom top, call your boy up. Let's cheers, baby. Maybe we throw a Puffco party. But for right now, we're doing this way, and I'm thoroughly enjoying these things. This here is the Pulsar E-Nail. This thing is a monstrosity. If you haven't had a chance to try this yet, I got this here from Papa Joe's Vape Shop. But that's not to say that, there aren't plenty of good shops in town. My other personal favorite is Island Eyes. We are getting ready to give a few things away up to them, seed-wise, for their big giveaway later on this month. They're doing a seed giveaway for people coming to their store, whether you make a purchase or not. They're going to hook you guys up with free seeds, and guess whose seeds are going to be there with them? A few of mine for you. I might even see about some other things. We are going to physically be at the location in Virginia Beach that day. We'll make an appearance there. I will have a few extra items to just give you guys because, hell, that's what I do, and those are my boys over there. So absolutely go check them out. Whatever you need, your glass needs. This is Hampton Roads. This is Virginia Beach. If you ask me, I think there's at least a few dozen of these head shops floating around town, and they're all pretty damn good. But my top three, I've got like 3 personal favorites in town that you'll catch me at regularly. It's between Papa Joe's, it's between Island Eyes, and it's Pitbull Tobacco. If one doesn't have it, the other one's got it, and vice versa. Whatever you need, even if it's specific. My 2-foot challenge joint was found at Papa Joe's. I've got plenty of rigs that have caught. The honey bucket came from Island Eyes. Shout out to my boys over there. Thank you very much for coming through on that one. I have not used it since. Holy shit. We'll bring it out again for the show. That's the next time you guys can get to see the honey bucket in action. We will have it out at the party. And one of you lucky people will get to try the 2-tone honey bucket monstrosity that I did and see how well you can take it. But don't go down that rabbit hole alone because I'm going with you. So, I want to say, I've got to thank Whitefire Glass. They are in the process of wrapping up the Name That Doob Champion Bong. The Champion show is going to be shot the Sunday after Father's Day, I believe we're shooting for. Our contestants who are participating in that, we will reach out to you. Once this season is a wrap and we are moved to our new studio location, we will start casting for season 2. So any of you awesome people that missed out on being a part of Name That Doob and making Virginia Beach stoner history, give me a shout. Let's get you on the show. Let's have some fun. Believe me, I was fucking so toasted. And that damn division question, I swear to God, what the answer was 12, right? If I'm not mistaken. No. That was my answer, was 12. It's still not 12? Can we change the question so it is 12?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, we're going to change the question so it is 12. This way I don't feel so bad. Why not? So, guys, you're going to see us next. We will be at Java this week. So shout out to the CCC. You will see us this week over there. There will be no on-site actual vending. It will all be like showcasing. So if you have anything in mind, please reach out to myself or my staff previously so we can make arrangements for you. Other than that, you know where you can find us. You saw our link tree. It was up there a moment ago. How about we get another shot of that link tree? Yeah, guys, we had to set one of those up. I want to make it easier for you to find all the cool shit we're doing. Whether you guys want to watch the live stream we got going against Twitch, whether you want to catch up on some old channels, old shows of this on YouTube, and have seen these plants go from their start to now. I mean, they got moved in there. Those things were this little, tiny little babies. They were tiny little babies. They were so cute when they started off. They were like, ooh, they're just little cute. And look at these things. Now they are big, beautiful ladies. I've got one packing on some serious weight. You know, I like them thick, so I can't wait to see that one when it's done. This beautiful purple one just smells so next level. I can't wait to get my hands on that one when she's done. You can watch them 24/7, but their lights are on from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Outside of those hours, you will be staring at a black monitor. We don't have night vision. We will be. Guys, I've got some breeder cuts. I've got some ill-ass breeder cuts, and I'm not done yet. The breeder cuts are just starting to roll in. So, in the very near future, you guys will be able to get the exact same stock photos you see off those wonderful internet sites like Leafly. Yeah, they'll be in our gardens. They will be ready to come to you. We're not far off. We're already grooming 2 of them. I've got 6 others coming in very, very soon, on top of some very, very extreme things. You guys should check out Candied Truffles by Bee Leaf Genetics. If you don't know who Bee Leaf Genetics is, get your ass on that shit. They are not the cheap guys in town, but holy crap, the whole truffle line is amazing. We've got a few of those. We've got one of their like they only release so many packs of, very, very limited. I was able to get my hands on one of these packs. Cannot wait to hunt for one of those phenos. Even the gentleman who hooked me up with the pack explained to me that if I pull one of those phenos, that I should, you know, definitely share back to him. And so we've made some, you know, handshakes on what's going to happen with these Bee Leaf Genetics. So, guys, before I get up, and without further ado, we are going to get to the spins. So, we have on tonight's spin to win list, we've got Jennifer, we've got Nikos, we've got Kelly, we've got Keith, we've got Jordan, we've got G. Can't spell that fast enough. I believe that's Genevieve. Or Geneve. We'll come back to that. Tina, Brandon, Tracy, Dwayne, Michael, Dustin, Lauren, Mike, Chris, Michael, Sharon, Billy, Shane, Ashley, Aaron, and Tim. All right, guys. Let's see who's taking home and ate the mochi with them. Here we go. And let's see who's going to take home this wonderful prize this week. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Looks like number 19. We've got Sharon Wayan. Sharon Wayan. Drop a hi, how you doing? And the next time we see your name on a list, there'll be an extra special something in there just for you. All right. So, guys, last but not least, well, one last little tidbit before we give you that fun fact and check on out of here. So, the anniversary party. For real, let's do this thing. Tickets, they're on the website. If you need to get them outside, we've got the link up there, or we will get the link up there directly to the tickets. Get your tickets. There is going to be like no tickets at the door. There's only going to be 100 tickets sold. This is going to be a very, very private thing for our members. Before we release any other tickets, they are going to you guys first. Get them. I promise you, if you can attend, the fee is nominal. It is only to privatize the event. I'm not getting 10 cents off of that. I got to pay the bong flare bartender. I got to pay the guys who are going to be performing. There's a lot of things going out, but this is all for you guys. So please, just if you are, Sharon, we got you. You're here. You're on board. We'll see you soon. Guys, if you can make it to this event, you want to make it to this event. What this really is a customer appreciation party for helping us get to this point and help us keep going. So, Thank you for all of that. Last but not least, I want to give you guys our little fun fact because, shit, who doesn't like a little knowledge on a, huh? Oh, tickets can be gotten on the iGrow-VA website. Sorry, they're telling me tickets. I thought we already had. iGrow-VA.com, as many of you may already know. If you do not already know, we will include a link in the bottom. Oh, okay. We already got our link. Sorry, my earpiece that my producer usually talks to me in is clearly hanging on my shirt. So I can hear you now, Steven. Thank you. He is talking so sweet to me. I love this guy. My crew is awesome. How the hell did I luck out like this? You guys are the fucking greatest. Fun fact. Guys, one of the coolest cannabis fun facts is the existence of a doomsday vault. Did you guys know that there's a doomsday vault? I did already, but, you know, my staff came up with this, and I was like, you know what? I bet you a bunch of people don't. Inside this doomsday vault, it is a secret vault housing thousands and thousands of plant species. All plant species. But guess what other species specifically? Oh, let's say there's about 1,000 cannabis seeds stashed on this secret private vault. Why? Because if the world comes to shit, we need to start over again. We need all of our genetics to go again. So they've hand-selected a handful of breeds of cannabis seeds to bring with them. It's located on a very small island known as Svalbard between the North Pole and Norway. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me. We'll see you next week.